Did you know if you drop a like and subscribe in the next 5 seconds, nothing will happen but it will put a giant smile on my face? Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 8 is officially and finally here, and despite us having one of the best live events we ever witnessed in the history of Fortnite leading into it, with the brand new trailers both for the story and the Battle Pass, and even all the brand new map changes that can be viewed from the Crash Mothership, which also is in the outskirts of the ocean, in today's video I figured you guys would be exploring all of that for yourself, so for that reason I wanted to highlight all of the free rewards that you can get right now inside of Chapter 2 Season 8 as Update V18.00 has been implemented. This video is for everyone, especially those who couldn't claim the Battle Pass for being subscribed to the Fortnite crew, get it gifted or obtain it in some other way from their parents perhaps buying it. And let's just say some of these free rewards you guys would be completely clueless about, so of course make sure you're sticking around and watching the full thing. Sadly we never managed to break 2.2 million, we're just below on the release of Season 8, but if everybody smashes that big red button right now, it would not only make my day and my pug Gus is right here, look at his little face. But after all, if you don't have the Battle Pass 2, this could benefit you in that way of obtaining it, as I give 5 subscribers every day, which I promised would be hundreds of the brand new Battle Pass. So of course if you want to receive one of these perhaps even in the very next video, make sure you're subscribing to the channel with all notifications turned on, and then comment your Epic Games ID down below and potentially what you'd like to receive, whether it's not the Battle Pass. And yeah, you could be shown like this in the very next video in front of hundreds of thousands of eyes to see. But with that said, now let's dive into all the free rewards in Season 8, and believe it or not, the secret skin that you can clearly see in the title and thumbnail, how we obtain this, what it is, and so much more.
Don't go anywhere.
I'm sitting on my
Don't
back.
go anywhere.
Okay, so one of the first and most important things to note of this season is the duration of it in itself, considering it seems to be getting shorter the season throughout Chapter 2, as you can see progressively going kind of backwards since Chapter 2 Season 1 in terms of their lengths. The duration of this season, as you can see on the Battle Pass now, that obviously it newly states today when going over to this tab, is that Chapter 2 Season 8 goes through December 5th, meaning yeah, this is the last date when it ends, or when Season 9 starts even. And from doing the calculations from the start date of Chapter 2 Season 8 today, from September 13th to December 5th, this adds up to a total of 83 days. One of the main reasons for this being, I believe, is because despite the fact we're going to be getting Fortnitemares definitely, this nearly crossed over if it was a 100-day season over the winter period, or the winter event or Christmas event should I say, meaning 2 of the biggest events of the year would have been in one season then. But anyways, with you guys knowing how long you've got in terms of days now in Season 8 being 83 to get all of the free rewards I'm about to mention, the first ones we're going to be going over with that said are the left hand side of each Battle Pass page, as these are the free Battle Pass rewards that have been newly introduced, or the new system anyways, in Chapter 2 Season 7 ever since Battle Stars were re-added into the game. For example, last season these were all the free rewards in Chapter 2 Season 7, as these were all the rewards down the left hand side of each of the 10 pages. So if we apply that same rule, which is the case again but to Chapter 2 Season 8, as you can see we're going to get all of these for free if you don't own the paid version. Of course you can get the paid version even for free, perhaps or without you knowing, through the Fortnite crew if you have your subscription still active, or if you get it gifted off a friend or myself by subscribing to the channel and letting me know down below in the comments your Epic Games ID, as again I do give 5 subscribers every day. And of course, considering the Battle Pass is 950 V-Bucks, you could then simply save up V-Bucks from playing Save the World and completing quests that give you like 50 each time to then purchase it. Moving on to the second free reward that everybody should be knowing about anyways if you follow me on social media like Twitter, linked in the video description down below. We're less than 300 followers off 10,000 too, so every follow would be appreciated right now. But anyways, the reason for this is because data miners, when downtime was occurring today, obviously leaked all the cosmetics, and one of the main things that everybody looks out for each season, obviously that's brand new, revamped every time but is the same model of glider, is the Victory Royale umbrella. This umbrella is called the Umbrella of Last Reality, as we're currently in the last reality anyways, from the live event obviously leading into this where the mothership's been destroyed. And yeah, you simply earn this for getting a Victory Royale in solos, duos, trios or squads. It sadly doesn't work in Team Rumble, although this would have been very easy as it's literally a 50-50 chance. Some tips in terms of getting this, considering you can see I've already got it now from the background gameplay, is actually just literally playing out your first ever game when you load up the season without buying any levels if you're actually planning on doing that, as I have, as I'm level 100 already, as this will literally be the easiest game of the season for you. No stats will be put into the skill-based matchmaking algorithm to then match you up against sweats and stuff like that. So yeah, no pressure, but when loading up the game for the first time with all the brand new map changes that you're not used to, although they're kind of easy to learn, make sure to make the most of it. And if you don't get it, well, don't worry, because if you don't buy any levels, then you'll still be a low level and get paired against people perhaps of similar skill. In terms of our next free rewards, believe it or not, this actually continues from last season. So you know how we had the customizable Chimera alien skin, and obviously we had to collect alien artifacts around the map in Chapter 2 2 Season 7 to then spend them on these customizable kind of tokens to collect all the colours and all the styles for him. Well, upon logging on today, I didn't even bother collecting the artifacts, and for those that grinded, I kind of feel sorry for you in this regard, as I literally just got recompensated the selectable styles that I didn't have already, although I didn't exactly work for. As you can see, the customizable character this season in terms of what we can collect around the map being these things is the painted tuna fish. If you have the paid battle pass and don't fancy, like, I don't know, locating these every week or whenever they're updated into the game, just know Fortnite should, if they're following the same system of what they've just done with Chimera for painted tuna fish, grant you all colours for him or all styles that we can possibly unlock by collecting the canisters in game. And speaking of logging on too, if you still subscribe to the Fortnite crew or redeemed your battle pass this way, you will get this very cool First Shadows loading screen, of which Fortnite initially tweeted out when they introduced the First Shadows set, not only revealing that Burning Wolf would be the September crew pack skin, Chaos Origin being the second one for October that we can unlock by being subscribed, and then Sierra for November. Again, it's that time of the year around Fortnite Mares, or in the lead up to it anyways, where Midas is getting involved with the storyline again. He was that involved in the last Fortnite Mares randomly, from being swallowed up by a shark and coming back as undead, as they called Fortnite Mares 2020 Midas' Revenge. In terms of a better look that we have of the Chaos Origins and Sierra skin, considering they're not in game right now, however Burning Wolf is, they were actually leaked in this survey of many skins that are yet to come to the game, perhaps in concept form that Epic Games have already drawn up. It's unknown which ones will be coming and when, because we initially thought this Kevin the Cube based skin would be integrated into the battle pass itself, considering, I mean, it's literally called Cube this season being the title. But one thing's for sure, we're definitely going to be getting some really cool looking free rewards, maybe even some skins this time this year in the Fortnite Mares event for 2021. Speaking of events though, one that will be happening before Fortnite Mares, again granting us some exclusive free rewards that literally nobody is talking about right now. Maybe this is because of the fact Season 8's been so hype, and obviously the event leading into it being Operation Skyfire, that again was perhaps one of the best events in my opinion. Let me know if it was yours in the comment section down below. The event I'm referring to is the 4th birthday event of Fortnite, not Fortnite overall, considering the birthday of Fortnite, the 4th one has already passed, but I'm talking about Battle Royale. Despite us knowing September 26th is the birthday of Fortnite anyways, the 4th anniversary anyways of Battle Royale this year, this not only confirms, considering there's only been some coding in the files updated for a birthday event, the 4th one that being for the event that's going to be going on anyways with the revamped battle bus, the addictive birthday battle bus music that gets stuck in your head for like even after the event's happened, and of course unique time sensitive challenges where we need to dance at around birthday cakes around the map to earn free rewards and do some other things to earn some free rewards too. Also, with the release of Season 8 and this brand new dimension that was leaked in this list of information that's also come true, called the Sideways, being, as it describes in the news tab, enter a sideways anomaly and travel to a mysterious and dangerous world where the rules are different, gravity is low, and building is non-existent. Despite us never really getting NPC-based skins in the item shop, even though they're not free rewards, and only just the henchman skins I've released that were initially implemented in Chapter 2 Season 2, and obviously they were shown inside the Mothership as a little fun Easter egg in the Mothership, or should I say Operation Skyfire Live event. We're still yet to see the IO guards obviously be in the item shop or granted to us as a free reward for even perhaps just like, I don't know, completing a certain amount of challenges or even participating in a certain cup, which is how we usually get free skins. And the reason I mention this is because these skins, they are in the files currently, will be coming at some point, but perhaps very, very far in the future, or maybe not, considering, you know, Fortnite Mares is starting soon, obviously over the Halloween period for 2021. Speaking of things that have come true on this list so far, being, well, everything we've seen come true anyways, one of the main interesting points before we even got into Season 8 was the fact that they stated on here that Kevin the Cube would not only be returning, but would be controlled by a queen-like character who would have a large involvement in Chapter 3, which I'm guessing now is obviously going to be after Chapter 2 Season X. We initially got the vibe that Kevin the Cube was going to be returning when we entered this silo, and to our surprise it did, but then we even got further surprised in the live event last season with this hive of Kevin the Cubes, and in the middle, in the distance, as you can see, there seemed to be the queen bee of this hive, which I'm codenaming Cube right now, spelt like this. Let me know if that's a good name for it in the comments. But yeah, according to data miners, supposedly this is the queen cube, and obviously correlating queen back to the cube, and then the mystery skin that we have this season in the battle pass that we don't currently know what it looks like, only the silhouette form, and it's not a collaboration skin like Superman, Neymar Jr. or Predator. I'm guessing this is not only the character talking in the battle pass trailer that you guys can watch, and furthermore data miners have been able to reveal kind of what she looks like from this silhouette form, from it being brightened slightly in terms of facial expression, and just generally a few smaller details, from stating the following: this is a slightly adjusted image of the mystery character, probably the queen, that we can currently see in the battle pass tab. We can actually already see her face and some details of the skin. Here is the full image of that on screen right now, just so you guys can pause the video and get a good look and stuff, but obviously this won't be revealed until the last update before it is released in game in 45 days, as data data miners, when that downtime occurs, will be able to pull the skin out of the files and determine if it is the secret skin based off what we've got to look at in this silhouette form right here. I'm kind of glad they've gone off collabs now and actually made it lore related in terms of Fortnite's unique design or what's going to be involved in the storyline. And with the Foundation teased to be returning as he's woken up at the bottom of the ocean with his visor on his mask turning back on from being buried under the sand, perhaps being there for too long, I honestly can't wait now we know what Season 8 is to see how it progresses through the duration of the season, being 83 days total, with the skin being able to be unlocked in 45 days from completing certain unique challenges, not epic quests, to unlock this character. Ultimately, what's going to be going on with the 7, as they're both going to be involved largely stating on this list in Chapter 3. Either way, that's all I've got for you guys in this video in terms of free rewards off the top of my head, what I've been able to research and find across the internet. So of course, if you enjoyed, slap a like in it down below, and make sure you're subscribing to the channel right now. It's vital with all notifications turned on so that you don't miss any new Season 8 content now that this brand new season is here. And speaking of other videos, make sure to click one on screen right now or interact with anything that you can click. But most importantly, hopefully I can catch you, yes, the individual watching right now, you, I can see you, but hopefully then in that very next video I do post on the channel.